Is there anyone wiser than Socrates?
No one.
No, I am not wise. Why would he say that? I know nothing. Now I have to search someone wiser and present to the oracle, and prove it to him that I am not the wise one.
After going after all the renowned intelligent peoples and being disappointed with their fake wisdom, Socrates now reached to a poet.
What a great poem, gentlemen. But does it really mean what you said it means?
Imagine being a great poet and getting schooled by a random bystander.
Craftsmen knew things I did not know, and to that extent they were wiser than I. But because of his success at his craft, thought himself very wise in other most important pursuits. And this error of theirs overshadowed the wisdom they had.
Catch him! He is that.
For his entire life, he questioned everything to dissect people's brains from illusions. And for those he worked his entire life, they wanted to end his life.
Socrates is guilty of refusing to recognize gods recognized by the states, and of introducing new divinities. He is also guilty of corrupting the youth.
Yeah, my son also follows him, leaving his job.
He mustn't be let free.
Do we get free food here?
Men of Athens, I do not know how my accusers affected you. As for me, I was almost carried away in spite of myself, so persuasively did they speak. And yet, hardly anything of what they said is true.
Is he calling us liars?
But in a poetic way. From me, you will hear the whole truth, though not like Zeus, gentlemen, expressed in embroidered and stylized phrases like theirs, but things spoken at random and expressed in the first words that come to mind.
Are we really not getting any free food here?
In my investigation in the service of the god, I discovered that those with the highest reputation were nearly the most deficient, while those who were thought to be inferior were more knowledgeable. But the fact is, all these wisdom is worthless compared to God's.
Enough of this nonsense. I'm fed up with your endless elaborations. Respected jury members, I am really sorry for my behavior. I beg you for forgiveness.
Fine. We will acquit you, only on condition that you spend no more time on this investigation and stop practicing philosophy. Gentlemen, I will obey the god rather than you.
Voting started to determine whether to punish Socrates or not. Sadly, Socrates got 280 votes against him out of 500.
They made Socrates drink poison? For corrupting youths. And today, we just call that influencing. But the question is, would people really kill someone just for offending them?
Imagine a kid somewhere. The kid believes Santa is real. He nurtured his belief throughout his life. every part of society made him believe that it's the supreme truth. Now he has grown a deep emotional connection with his belief, and suddenly a stranger comes and tells him it's a lie and laughs about it. Stranger uses every explanation, all examples, and tries harder and harder. But at the end, he ends up being hated.
Mama, I hate that leaf, Uncle. He hates my Santa.
Now, in place of that kid, keep people there. People, too, have their deep-rooted beliefs, which they nurtured throughout years. For them, their belief is the supreme truth. They don't care whether their belief is logically right or wrong. They just blindly follow their beliefs and expect others to do the same.
Yeah, I just complained that the food tasted like a shit. And now I am banned from Thanksgiving. Can't you just handle the truth?
For you, it's only the truth. But for them, it's a huge emotion. You may think,
I am just telling the truth.
But they will think,
why does he hate our beliefs?
I think he considers his belief superior to ours.
He is only showing off to get our attention.
In simple, just understand that whoever challenges people's beliefs has to face a dangerous backslash.
Oh yeah, my friend Ajay married a Muslim girl thinking he would be praised for being religious tolerant. Then, his Hindu parents kicked him out of their family. That means people have strong emotional bonds with their beliefs. That means no one can go against people's beliefs. That means there is no longer a chance of being unique leaf. Wait a second. There were people who challenged general beliefs and were successful. Thanks to them, we now know Earth isn't flat. Although some may disagree, but the point is, if they did it, then there must be a way so we could do it.
If you want a simple life, then don't go against people's beliefs. But if you don't fear risking your life, then you may try Campanella's 3 strategies, which he used to spread atheism among Catholics.
Atheism among Catholics? Well, he challenged religion? May Jesus save him.
All right, history buffs and curious cats, gather round for a tale of a rebel. Meet Tommaso Campanella, philosopher, rebel, and the guy who basically said,
Miracles? Heaven and hell? Nah, that's just church propaganda.
You are intelligent enough to guess what happens to such rebels. Yep, they threw him in prison. After 6 long years of bad foods and mosquitoes, they released him. Did Tommaso learn his lesson? Nope. Bless his stubborn little heart, he tried again to establish his own independent republic. And you can guess it again.
Again?
But this time, they decided to spice things up a little. It's the worst yoga post punishment. Comfort, 0. 1 wrong move, and...
Ouch!
Hold up! Because this is where our story takes a turn. Years of prison's torture taught Campanella something crucial about power. Campanella now decides to go full method actor and acts as if he is mad.
He is mad! His previous talks were due to his madness!
Nah, he is just acting. Chain him in the walls.
But even in a dungeon, creativity strikes. He started writing a book. And here's the kicker. This book is the opposite of everything Campanella actually believed. In this book, he presented Spain as a chosen one, on a divine mission to capture the world. And hurrah! Trick worked! In 1626, the Pope himself was like,
maybe he is just nuts, so release him.
Freedom! Sweet, sweet freedom! And what does our philosophical mastermind do with his newfound liberty? Writes another book, Atheism Conquered. Sounds like a victory for the church, right? Wrong again! This book was a war of words between heretics and church. While heretics questioned the church, Campanella was supposed to present the church's side, but he gives long, elaborated, and boring lectures on their side. Meanwhile, the heretics? They're dropping truth bombs, making all the good points. Campanella pretended to be on the church's side, but basically wrote a Bible for atheists.
Campanella used 3 strategic moves. First, to correct his past deeds, he feigned madness. Second, to impress people, he wrote something exactly opposite to his beliefs. Finally, and most brilliant of all, he disguised his ideas while insinuating them at the same time. It is an old but powerful trick. You pretend to agree with them, but in the course, you give your own ideas expression and exposure.
Blend and change. Kind of like a politician, promising to lower taxes while secretly planning to raise them. But isn't it wrong, lying about our true feelings and faking to be something else that we aren't?
We all tell lies or hide our true feelings. For complete free expression is a social impossibility. For example, when wife says, "I am fine," and husband saying,
"Your food is so tasty."
Acting to respect your boss, smiling and nodding in a family gathering, all these aren't the true feelings of people. But they can't be truthful here. We all lie, we just have to accept it and use it for a good use. Even people don't like you if you don't lie.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Saying my boss's plan? Disgusting. Cost me my job. Okay, I understood. When we go into society, we must leave behind our own ideas and values and put on the mask that is most appropriate for the group. Yeah, I can do that. It will be too easy for me.
The Earth is flat because if it is round, all the water would just fall off.
It was too hard for me to resist from slapping him.
In such cases, you can use the Joker trick given by Robert Greene in Law 38. This trick is simple. Just think you are listening to a fool in a comedy.
You're so brilliant! I'm surprised your thoughts don't glow in the dark. Whoa! What a great thing I got to learn today. I am quickly subscribing to L2E. I am not a fool to miss such insights. Plus, it's free.